Hey guys, what's going on? Drax here, back again in Train Mechanic Simulator, and we're in a new workshop today. Today we have moved on from a diesel train mechanic, and now we are in an electric locomotive roundhouse. Here you're dealing with more complex machines. To get started, you've received notification about a locomotive which engine fell into strange vibrations. So let's go ahead and kick this off with a good start here. So it appears the engine is caused some mounting brackets, replace them or repair them. Okay, so the engine brackets. Now, so we can see motor trucks, engine. Oh, the engine on this one is huge. And then there's batteries. All right, so let's go ahead and click on the engine. And just trying to look around here. What is, that's a cooling system pipe. Large compressor tanks. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff through here that's absolutely crazy. Phantograph frame? I'm not... that must be like... Oh, these must be... Okay, I follow. Looks like the problem is actually down there on the trucks. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one real quick. This one seems to be in good repair. Let's go ahead up here to the front. And all right, we're gonna check out this one right up here. So we're gonna go ahead and start disassembly. So we'll just go ahead and pop these off. Now the truck assemblies look pretty similar between the diesels and these. This one does look a little bit smaller, but that's no big issue. And we're actually going to go ahead and instead of buying new ones, I'm actually going to go ahead and try to repair this. So this is going to cost us $947 to repair this. We have a 100% chance to make the repairs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a look here. If we were to have bought this part, we would have spent $1,600. So we're saving about $1,900 to get this put back in here. So not bad at all. So we're going to go ahead and screw these bolts back in. Very nice. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be the last thing we haven't done. There's something else too. Okay. So let's read this again. And mounting brackets, replace or repair them. So is there something else I'm missing? It looks good back there. Oh yeah, probably this guy right here. So let's go ahead and disassemble this one. Get this taken care of. And then we'll bring that over here. We'll go ahead and get it repaired. It's only going to cost us $520 to do that. Awesome. I have been fixing up the workbench around here. So we'll go ahead and put that guy back in. Okay. And now if we take a look, we are all done. We saved this company a ton of money by close to $1,000. Too bad that doesn't come back to us more, but hey, what you gonna do? All right, income 125, bonus for complete achievement 125, and bonus for low cross 250 for a total of $500. So now we can take a look at our tablet, and you can see where I've been improving stuff. So I have 2 levels into the screw gun. Mechanics workbench is 3 levels, 2 levels into hydraulics, and 3 levels into electrical. I'm going to go ahead and boost up the hydraulics here as well, because having those workbenches, it's actually a lot easier than trying to find all the pieces and stuff like that. So, all right, electric locomotive got stuck on a mountain pass in the vicinity of square B2. It's towed to the workshop and it requires repairs. So let's go ahead with job number 2. All right, it appears the cause of the defect is a defective transmission. So let's go ahead and check this out. Now, to be honest, oh, it definitely looks like it's in this truck right here. Yeah, that guy right there. Let's go ahead and pull that off. We'll pull off that drive gear as well. Everything else looks pretty good on that side. Let's check out this one. Yeah, this one definitely looks like it needs to come out as well. And let's go ahead and I want to check the work order. Yep, to the drive gears. and we should be able to repair them. So now, okay, so I only have a 66% chance to repair this, and it's going to cost me $28,000 to attempt this one and $35,000 to attempt that one. I think that it would probably be better served if I just go ahead and pick up 2 of these like that. So it is going to put us slightly over our budget, but hopefully this company had a little bit more room in there for what we were attempting to do. So let's go ahead and put one of these back on. Good. And we'll put one of those on. There we go. We'll head back to the back truck here, and we just got to slip right in there. Good. And good. All right, very good. Okay, so we should be all set to go. We are under because of the cost of the parts that we can sell back. We were still under, so we are going to still get that bonus. Very cool. All right. All right, guys, this next mission has us coming out here to find a train. Let's go ahead and slow down here. We're going to go ahead and connect up, and looks like this one was already on the tracks. So now we get to tow this one back to the station, and it is an electric train. That's pretty cool. So those must like hit those little spots there and connect up. So that is pretty neat. So let's just go ahead, and we are going to go backwards full speed. There you go. Let's go ahead and hit that horn on our repair vehicle. It's funny that I guess I kind of thought that with the different stations that we would have got a different repair vehicle, but I guess the diesel trains are one of the stronger trains out there, so must not be that big of a deal. All right, here's the train coming into the station. Most likely the problem concerns the batteries in the locomotive. Check that they are good and make necessary repairs. Check the fuses are burned out as well. All right, so the batteries on this one are actually down here, and they are looking pretty rough. So we're going to go ahead and pull out all of the batteries. And I think, yep, there's another battery box back here as well. But those look pretty good. I think they're going to be just fine. Now, as far as the engine is concerned, there's supposedly a fuse box somewhere around here. Oh, yeah, there's the fuses right there. Okay, so let me adjust my camera. Are those all fuses? Large power box. No. Okay, good. Yep, so just kind of get in here. Keep coming in even more. Yep, there's a couple of them in here that look pretty burnt up. So we're going to grab those. And that one's looking pretty bad. Otherwise, I think they're all looking pretty good. I think that's probably it. So on this one, I think I'm just going to go ahead and pull some fuses. So let's take a look here. We need a 25 amp, we need a 15 amp, and a 30 amp. So let's go ahead and just take a look. Are these going to be in engine parts? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, we needed a 15, a 25, and a 30, I believe. So let's go ahead and do that. And so we can go ahead and put these back in here now. Good. Get these fuses put back in, and then we will now get off of that, and we're going to go check out the batteries. I don't know if I can fix the batteries, but I am going to try. So we're going to come over here to the electrical workbench. Okay, so we're still having a lot of different issues here. I'm only at 66%, so I think I'm going to take the highest cost battery, and I'm going to attempt to repair it. Fingers crossed. Okay, that one was successful. Awesome. Now we're going to go for the next highest cost one, which is this one, and I'm going to attempt to repair it. Oh, dang. Okay, now it's even more damaged. Let's try this one. Hopefully it'll work. Oh, dang. Okay. All right, so we're pretty costly here, so we need to buy 3 batteries. Let's go ahead and purchase those. And yeah, see, that's put us way over on our budget. So it's one of those things where it's kind of hit or miss whether you can actually repair stuff or not. Let's go ahead and we're going to reinstall these batteries. Let's get that one in there. Get that one in. And that one. And the last one here. Not bad. And if we go ahead and take a look, we are way over on budget. So we're going to lose basically $1,000 there because we decided to try and repair something when we only had a 66% chance. I should have probably taken my chances with the first one that was good, and then, you know, probably moved on from there. So let's go ahead and pick up another job order here. Drivers reported failure of the control systems, finding cause of repairs or cause of the defects, and make the repairs. All right, so this one is the control system. Loss of compressed air. Check the tanks in the located vicinity of the vehicle's design points, and probably the air compressor is also damaged. Check and see if it also needs repairs. Okay. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the air compressors and tanks are all back here, and it does look like we need to take a couple of these out. Okay. And then on this side, everything looks good. Valve transmitter. I don't entirely know where the... Are you the air compressor? Yeah, you're the compressor. So you look fairly good, to be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, we'll check it. We'll check it out and see what it says, but let's go ahead over here to our workbenches again. I don't think that's going to be hydraulics. I think that's probably... Oh, it is the wrong workbench for every one of these. It's not going to be electrical. It is going to be hydraulics. All right. Well, I think of hydraulics, I think of oil-based stuff, not necessarily air, but yeah, it makes sense. All right, so we get a 100% chance to repair this tank. Good. And we get a 100% chance to repair that tank as well. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and repair this just to see if that helps out. Probably the compressor is damaged. Check to see if it... I mean, it doesn't necessarily... It doesn't say anything about it, so I think we're probably okay. But let's go ahead, flip back around here, reinstall the compressor. And we're going to reinstall these two tanks. There and there. And I don't know if there's any other compressors on this guy. I don't see them. So let's go ahead and check our job order. Probably the compressor is also damaged. Well, okay, so if the compressor is also damaged, I just repaired it. So what else would be damaged about it? Shunting module. I mean, could it be something that I'm missing here? Frame of compressed air system. Yeah, that's all good. Medium-sized tank. That looks good. I mean, I don't know. Control valve. Let's see here. Is there anything on the outside? No, everything looks good. As far as rust and stuff is concerned, you know what? Let's go ahead. I'm going to pull this control valve, and I'm going to pull... No, that looks good. I mean, everything there looks good. Let's go ahead and put that back in, and we'll pull that back out. We can't pull that particular module or anything like that. You know, could it be another set of fuses that's having problems? Let's go over here and get in closer. I mean, all the fuses look pretty good. So, probably the compressor. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put that back in. It still says we haven't found that one. So, there's probably another compressor. So, taking a look around, this says probably the compressor is also damaged. But I see this truck frame is just destroyed. So, there's a lot of stuff that needs to come out of this for us to replace this truck frame. I mean, this is kind of nuts. But I'm thinking this is what needs to come out. I really, really am. So I'm going to start working on this, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, guys. I went ahead and was able to repair the truck frame. It saved quite a bit of money, but this thing is like crazy. I had to take apart literally, I mean, I want to say literally everything. The only things I didn't have to take off was this guy right here, and then there's another one a little bit further back that I didn't have to take off either. And it was just crazy how much stuff you got to take off just for these trucks. But I am going to start the reassembly process here now, and hopefully get this done here relatively quickly. All right, I am finally done. Holy cow, that took forever and should have been worth way more than $2,000. That was absolutely nuts. All right, let's see. $2,000, very good. And if we go ahead and take a look at our tablet, we can upgrade our workshop. Oh, we don't have enough still. Let's go ahead and take a look at one more job and see what there is to do. Head right over here. And a damaged train has a problem leaving the station near the depot. Help it get to the workshop and make the necessary repairs. So now we have to go and get a train. Whoops, excuse me. And yeah. So this particular train that we're going to pick up right now is actually very close. You can see it. I just left the station right back there. This guy is right up here. I mean, not far at all. So let's go ahead and work our way up here to this train. It looks like it's on the tracks. So it doesn't look like I'll have to bust out the crane. But we are going to have to go and pick it up here. So as soon as I hit this, I should, yep. And now we can go ahead and head in reverse back to the station if my map is correct, and it is. And we're going to go ahead and head this thing back and see what we can do for this little guy. All right, so it looks like it appears that the fantographs are damaged. Check the parts and see what's damaged and make the necessary repairs. All right, so the fantographs on this thing are on the top. We saw that earlier. So it looks like we've got a few things to go ahead and disassemble here. So if I want that, why is my disassembly not working? Disassemble. Disassemble. All right, so maybe I have to actually target those? Yeah, it looks like I actually have to target the roof. So let's go ahead and take that off. That one actually looks pretty good, but that spring in there actually does not. So let's go ahead and readjust here just a little bit. So we got to take those off. I want that tube and I want that spring. And if we go ahead and work our way down here to the other one, that one looks pretty beat up. Those tubes look beat up. I think I'm going to take this one. I think I'm going to take the entire frame. Just because I'm thinking this whole thing, this assembly right here might be a little bit messed up. So I'm going to take everything off of that one. And we're going to work our way over to the workbench. This should be the mechanical workbench. I'm going to go for the 100% repairs, and then I'm going to buy the other stuff. So we've got that. This one's 100% repair. Good. This guy right here is 100% repair. Good. This slider is a 66. That one's a 94. That one doesn't really need repaired. And that Fanto frame was just fine. So we're going to buy a Fantograph slider. A pantograph slider, and two pantograph sliders basically is what we're going to go ahead and buy here. I'm going to consider these mechanical parts, and if we go ahead and type in here pantograph, frame, tube, and let's go ahead and pick up a couple of sliders, and we should be good to go. So now we can go ahead up to the roof again. And it keeps putting us in the center, which I find to be a pain in the butt. But we can go ahead and repair these springs. And this one now is going to require this particular tube. There it is. I was clicking on the wrong thing. All right. We got that tube in place. We're going to get these tubes in place. And this slider. Good stuff on the front side. And then over here on the back, we'll go ahead and put the frame back on. We'll go ahead and put that spring on this tube number 3, tube number 5, tube number 2. There should be another tube up here. Yep, number 4 and number 1. And the slider is last. And we should be good to go. Very nice. All right. That's going to be another $2,000 for us. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode there, guys. If you enjoyed this episode of Train Mechanic Simulator, let me know by hitting that like button down below, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.